Hi guys, this is Hellcat with Hellcat Gaming. Welcome to the channel and welcome to the first episode of my Valheim Ashlands playthrough. I have something over 1200 hours in the game, and so I do know the early stages of it. I have not yet been to the Ashlands, and I have not yet beat the Queen, so that will be two new things in this playthrough. This is our character, Einar. This is going to be something of a blind playthrough. This is a seed that I have not played before. HellHeim with 3s instead of E's. I will have the seed and the mod list in the description so that you can join in and play along if you'd like. I have also set raid rate to more, and I have set fire hazards on. Part of that is because I've also added in a mod that allows for clay building pieces, and I did start the game and drop my character in so that it would load quicker, because if I'm doing this on screen, the first load with the mods is extremely long. Okay, so let's go ahead and gather up what stuff we can find here. There's our Eikthyr, which is right over there. But yes, I haven't played this seed yet, so this is going to be a new experience, and it's going to be something of a blind playthrough because I will not be looking at the online map resource that they made. Alright, that gets us a little bit. So let's start by moving this to 4 where I like it and building our stone hammer, which we are going to chuck over an 8 where I prefer it. We have raspberries and mushrooms, so let's go ahead and eat and get underway. I guess we'll head north along the beach this time, since we spawned right next to the beach, which is nice, because then we can build a little shelter dock area here to bring the ships in and drop our heads off. It will also have a portal, so we can just portal over. I am running standard portal settings. I will not be able to take any kinds of ores or ingots through portals. We need a lot of flint and a fair amount of wood. I am going to forego the stone axe because I do not have a working recycling mod. Oh, clay build pieces also added in the reeds, which I think are for like straw windows or something like that. I haven't used them yet because it also, clay build pieces also puts in some very, very nice window pieces from later in the game, but they are built of clay and thus much less extravagant. They're more muddy brown. Alright, so this appears to be a river. So we'll go back along the river and see what we find. What are we at? 5. I am going to need a lot more. I got wet. I'm going to need a lot more wood so that I can pop up a emergency repair shelter and build myself a flint knife. However, before I do that, I am going to build... Okay. 6, we have enough. We'll build our club as our first bonk stick, which, push comes to shove, we can use to harvest some wood. No bees, but we do have a chest. What do we got? More flint. That's always a good thing. We'll take the feathers, and of course we'll take the amber. More clay, lots more flint. 6 stones, so we have enough stones for a fire if we need to. Mostly I'm looking for flint and sticks enough to build flint knife, flint axe, and of course the little construction shelter to build it in. And we'll leave it at 6 stones right now. With some more raspberries, as we'll go through those rather quickly. Islet out there. All right. More clay. More clay is always going to be needed because we have to have clay to build chimneys. As if you put a wood chimney around a fire with the fire hazards on, it will burn your house down. Ooh, nice. 32. As I found out much to my chagrin when I burned my house down with me sleeping inside it. It was a less than pleasant experience. We need 2 more sticks just to build the construction area. I see a pig. We're going to take a pig. We got enough stone. We have bonked a pig. We're not letting those leather scraps go. Okay, that's 9. Flint. I haven't set my resource rates up any higher. Depending on what I'm doing game mode wise, there are times I will set the resource rate to 2. And depending on how long the grind gets, I may up the resource rate for this playthrough later, but that will depend on how bad it is. Let's go to map. Let's zoom in. Nice river. It's opening up. Maybe there's a lake. Let's go here. RM or red mushroom. Okay, we should have enough to build our resource bench, or our building bench, but we still need enough wood to actually... Oh, that was a stone. I didn't want stone. Bonkaso. Neck. Get all the... I don't believe this is a lake. I do believe this is opening up into the ocean. So that is... Let's go grab this and then look at the map. Yeah, that's a channel all the way through. That's nice. And with our spawn here, there's going to be a good amount of meadows across the way as well. Actually, we are going to need a little bit more stone. We got 9. Let's go pick up some stones real quick, because we're going to need to build the hoe, and we're going to need to upgrade the hoe and the building hammer. So that's going to take more resources. 14 should be more than enough, though. What do we got? One necktail, one porky. 13 wood. Oh, we're up to almost a stack and a half of flint, so we need to start being careful. So some of the mods that I have Vitality Rewrite, which gives you a Vitality skill, and as it levels up passively from other skills. And as it levels up, it will increase your carry weight, your base health, and your base stamina. Of course, the clay pieces, clay building pieces. I have core wood building pieces, fine wood building pieces, fine wood furniture, expansion mod. It's a stone. We got 17 stone, over a stack and a half of flint. We're good on flint. We don't need any more of that. Need more wood, so we're going to probably start tracking back through the woods along our path. We'll continue this way a little bit more. Let's see. Let's get 50 flint. That's 19. I need one more flint, and then we're done with flint. We're done with stone. Alright, there's 50 flint. Now we just need to start gathering wood. Oh, we got some woods here. And we've got black forest. And we've got a house. Okay. A little farm right on the edge of the black forest. Don't want to draw any attention to myself right yet. I hear bees. This is good, but also incredibly risky. Let's see here. Inventory tab, there we go. Let's go ahead and eat again. Just to make sure we have max stamina for our sneak. See a boar over there, but I don't see anybody. So we'll come in here. We can actually put this up. 8. We'll repair. Let's build our flint axe first. We are out of wood. We won't be out of wood for very long. Let's crouch again. Let's pull out our hammer. We can't crouch while in hammer mode, that's right. Pull out our stick. Let's crouch. I think they heard me. Well, they saw me. Time to get out of here. Come here. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Ooh, I staggered him. Ouch. And I got my first Grey Dwarf Eye. Nice. So now let's sneak right the hell back in here to our bench. We're going to repair. Need 2 hides for a flint knife. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab some extra wood. Rapido. Oh, and we discovered our black forest. We've got a stack and 3. And we have 2 honey. Okay, so we are at 300. What we're going to do is we're going to eat a honey to give ourselves a bunch of endurance. We're going to leave that wood there, and we're going to start skating back this way. I heard a pig. Those are deer. These are pigs. Yay, we has pigs. I need leather scrap. 8. There we go. Back to 2. Beat the piss out of this dude. Aw, you got my workbench all dirty. Alright, let's see if we can just... Yes, we can. Do a repair. Now we can build our flint knife. So we have our knife and our club. 8. What are we at? 292. Okay. I can live with that. We'll get our knife out in case we need to shtick something. And we'll start practicing with our knife. Now let's get back into the woods a little bit. Also, now that we have a flint axe, we'd be able to cut more trees and shrubs and whatnot. So we're going to need 12 more leather scraps to build our bow and our shield. Oop, I see a house. And houses is kind of what we're looking for. Unless this is one, I think this may be one we already looked at. No, it is not. We'll leave that there for now. We don't need another one. I don't much care about spooking the deer. I can't really do much about them right now. does this one say? Old traveler, bear witness to my warning. We are many who have come before you, carried by Odin's will to do his work. The path ahead is hard and the dangers great. If you hold your life dear, keep to these meadows and make your dwelling away from the trees. Fear the horned one and the creatures he will send against you. I'm not going to fear an elk, even if it is the laser elk. Ooh, hello. So we need to get in here. The map. And mark down a mud pit for clay. Because we have huge stacks of clay in here. I think there's like 4 stacks on average in these. And we're just going to kind of continue scouting along the edge of our path back to the shore by the spawn, and then we'll go the other way a little bit and see how far it goes the other way. Because we've already found the Black Forest. We know the Black Forest is on the south end of this island. I see a house. And I see a stone circle. So what we're going to do is we're going to run over here. Let's see if there's a chest in here. Is chest? Is chest. Another one of those. Take the feathers. We'll stack 30 of those. And we'll lighten our load a little bit here. We have no use for Great Orify. I'm going to keep the sap on me just in case. There's no use for that. That gives me a little bit. And we'll mark this. Let's give it a fire. And we'll say SS. Enter. Back up. Now what we're going to do is we're going to plonk this down. Oh, I know what I didn't do, which we need to cover it real quick. Oh, this is hard to see. Okay, there it is. What's the angle? Okay, that's the angle I'm looking for. You know what? At least now I can see a little bit. I'll take that out. Put it back in there. Let's grab our roofs. Build the one thing we didn't build, which is a hoe. Which we are absolutely going to need so we don't kill ourselves. How are we on wood? 23 pieces. That's barely going to be enough. 8. Let's take this out and move it around the backside. Like so we can still build. And then we can go 8. Plop a fire down. Plop a bed down and sleep the night. Then we'll have daylight again. Okay. We have 11 minutes comfort. Now let's continue on. Eikthyre's right over here. There he is. So let's run over to the Eikthyre. Hunt his kin. Let's go ahead and get up here and clear this fog. Well, map fog, because Lord knows we ain't clearing the day 2 fog. My least favorite weather in this game. Let's see if we can sneak us a deer. We snuck us a deer. Well, what's our weight look like before we go too much farther? Oh, we need a couple more pieces of wood to get back up to a stack. And we've got plenty of room. Let's go ahead and eat again. That is the last of our honey. Oh, look at that. We got an asshole. And there's the fog. Ah, there's spawn. Thought I saw some kind of stone up in here. I lost it in the fog. Oh well. Let's get back down to the shore. Let's go south. Actually, let's get back down to the shore. All right, well, let's grab one more stick here. That gets us a full stack of sticks. Let's get down here to spawn, which is literally on the shore. Oh man, this is nice. Okay, so that's Black Forest. Maybe the tip? Because wherever your spawn is, it creates this, like, splash, like, shape of meadows in the middle with Black Forest around. So this might just be, like, the tip of Black Forest. We'll have to see how much Black Forest there is on this island as to whether it's going to be viable to stay here. Until then, though, we are going to have to do some work here. Got a little river. Just to get geared up so that we can be ready for the Black Forest when we... Oh, hello. Give that back. Ooh. This land is hard but wild. We who who are brought here are harder still. Take this comfort, traveler, in the gifts before you, the good wood and stone, fruits and flowers of the forest. Look also to the wild boar who roam the lands. They fear fire in the hand of man, but they can be taught to obey it. Go quietly to them and let them eat of your stock. Roots and of the ground are their pleasure. So we are marking this. That is a boarstone, which you can't do while the text is up on screen. So the good old BS for boarstone. Might help if I had the right icon. BS for boarstone. that's a stick. I thought I saw mushrooms. Oh, that's a pigu. Piggy, piggy. Piggy, piggy. Give me thy meats and hide. Small one. Only had 2 on it that time. Usually they have more. Still got plenty of stone. Up, house. Do I hear bees? Bees? Please, the bees? No bees. More amber. We will leave the torch in there. We don't need it. Looks like raspberries out back. Okay. Well, we've got 1 bee, so we're not totally destitute. Ooh. Hello. No bees. However, that gives us... What's our weight at? 268? We don't... Yeah, we're gonna... 288. There we go. We don't need all the wood yet till we pick a spot. I will, however, pick up the clay. Almost a stack and a half of clay, which is good. Looks like we're starting to head west now. More necktail. Ooh, hello? Bones? Bones? Bones. We have bones. Ooh, I see a mushroom. A single solitary mushroom? A single solitary mushroom. Stinky. Full stack of wood. It's good enough to get us by for now. God, I hate the fog in this game. Ooh, another meadow. One more will be a stack and a half. 295. Yeah, we're going to leave it as a stack and a half. It's actually not bad. Open meadow up on top of a rock slope, so a storm won't get water in your house. Okay, let's have a look at the map. Okay, so we need to start being careful. We are about the right distance to run into another finger of Black Forest. Well, that looks like meadows over there through the fog. It doesn't look like Black Forest. Yep, this is meadows. 30 minutes in, I'm kind of still looking for a good area to start my first little house build. Okay, shore turns north. Up, building. Are bees? I don't hear bees. What do we got? We got more gold. We got more of that. We'll leave the flint. We're riding close enough to our weight limit. The raspberry. Mark that as a couple of good clay piles. So we can come back and grab them. Inlet here. I see another stone pile. Can we have more bones? No more bones. Okay. I need 5 bones to build my cloak, because I also have adventure backpacks as another mod that's in here. And if I can get my cloak, I can build the satchel, which will give me more carry weight, as well as allowing me to carry certain things later. Well, it's very limited spaces, but half weight for a full stack of wood is still half weight for a full stack of wood. Good grief. This is a long shoreline. Got land there. We've got this channel and we've got this huge shoreline. I'm wondering if this continues around and is like a southern with a channel somewhere over on the other side here. Would make this some kind of lake / inland sea. But no, it doesn't look like it. Looks like it's separating out pretty good. Big swells. That's just a single patch. And that's Black Forest? Yes, that's Black Forest back there. So now we need to start being really careful because we do not want to draw the attention of all of the denizens of the Black Forest. Alright, I am going to head back this way because we have reached the edge where there is Black Forest, so we now know the limits. I see more pigs. We're going to go get them. Six hide, 2 more hide, and I can make my bow. And at that point, we are not going to be hungry because I can go hunt deer. Which will also mean I can upgrade my armor from a rag tunic to, like, actual proper leather armor. Get 5 bones, and we can build our cloak, and then from our cloak build our satchel. Ow. Oh, Mr. Pig. Ow. Interesting. So that would appear to be a finger of Black Forest. Nope, deer spooked. So let's go in here and see what is on the far side of this. Black Forest is on the far side of this. I can see it. But I still want to have a peek and see if we can find more buildings. Yep, there's Black Forest all through there. That is a little tiny chunk of Black Forest. I wonder. Yeah, this appears to be Black Forest here. That's weird. Because this is another shoreline. And grab those. What do we got up here? We'll grab the arrows and the gold. 310. What do we not need? You know what? I'm going to throw those in there. I can always grab them later if I come back this way. We are at 8. We can build our bow. Which I think I might do. Ooh. Let's go up to this house and see if there's a bee in it. And we can also use the shelter to build our bow. I do not hear a bee. No bee. No chest either. Okay. Let's go ahead and build our... Alright, let's build the crude bow. We'll build us some wood arrows. Alright. It's actually getting to be nighttime, so what we will do is... Well, let's grab our axe out, take the bed out. We only have 6. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll take one end of the house off. Go ahead and repair. Actually, take that one out. 7. We're going to dirt that up nicely. We're going to throw a roof in here. Like so. Check a bed in the back. Check fire up front. And we'll sleep. Alright, so we're on what, day 3? Day 3. Oh, that's right. I need their crafting station. Uh, 5. Pick that up. Oh my. We've got more than enough stone. So yeah, we're good. We can continue. So we know there's Black Forest here. We know there's Black Forest here. This must just be like a point or something, pointing at that. I find it odd that we've got so much meadows out here. But let's go clear some fog. Hopefully find a couple more buildings that actually have bees in them. I see a stone. Let's go see if it is a boar stone. See a building. No, that's another Eikthyr spot. So we will get the Eikthyr spot marked. Hunt his kin. So we got one there, we got one here. I ain't lying, that's quite a ways away. And then we will go check out this building and see if we can find us a bee. We can find us a bee. Oh, that's all important stuffs. 8. We're right at the limit. We do, however, have a second bee, and we have more honey, so we can stamina up. And I suppose we'll start back this way. Clearing more fog as we go. I am thinking about the best spot I've seen so far is where that camp was that I got the Cora wood from. There was camp and there was a oh, come on, brain, work with me. Words should not be this difficult. There was a camp and a building there. And between the two of them, that looks like a decent spot. Let's go double check. I do believe we've been here. We have not. Something else. Okay, we're just carrying too much. Let's put 3 back. Something else destroyed that. Come here. 312 is our carry limit right now. But yeah, I'm thinking we'll head back there. That's probably where I'm going to build base. And what it'll be is I will build a work shelter. And then I will spend some time offline cutting out saplings, any trees that are in the way, etc. And once I've done that, I will be able to run episode 2 as, once I've gathered enough mats, building the house. I'm not going to put all of you through the mat gathering of, you know, repeated grind. I see a stone. Is that a boar stone? Let's get up onto a rise here and see. I do not see any pigs next to it. Don't see any pigs in this field. Don't think that's a boar stone. I'll look at it another time when we come back up along clearing more fog. It's quite the hill. I see a building. Is there bees? Bees, please. Please, bees. No bees, but a chest. Oh, we're grabbing those. We're still under. Nice. Well, we have 2 bees, I think, right? Yep, 2 bees. So that's 2 hives. That's enough for one person to constantly have a supply of honey. Like, to be properly eating honey with every reload of stamina and health. We've got our bow. We've got our flint axe. We've got a flint dagger. We've got the beat stick. We have another mud pit. Nice. That will come in handy. Don't need that. I can get those later. And that is extra weight I don't need to be wasting. I see mushrooms. Ooh. Patch 4? Patch 4? Patch 4. RM. Borestone. I think we ran into the borestone before we ran into campground. Could be wrong. There's the borestone. Campground? Nope. The borestone was before we ran into the campground. Boost our health and stamina. Let's get down this shoreline and find that spot. Okay, so here's the little house, which has a fairly large flat area. There's a birch tree in the front corner, which I won't be able to cut down. That's not bad. We got a bit of a divot down there. Get out of my way. You're in my way. Okay, and then we have the campground, which is definitely a smaller area, and there's a birch tree well within. I think we're going to build over here. So let's pick a height. Let's actually pick the height a little bit taller in the back so we can get more room to the back. Let's start seeing how far we can spread this real quick. Okay, we got some wood there we can cut. Dude, fuck off, I'm working. Yeah, we'll build here. Most definitely. We've got more room to work. It's definitely going to take some stone hunting so that I can raise the ground out front a little bit more, because I'm probably going to try and raise it out to the water line. Where's north? That's north, so I could technically bring it straight out and over and back and make a very nice large area. And that's deep enough we could put a dock in off the front of this. Oh, and it has a door on it. Nice. Alright, let's go ahead and take this bed out. What's in here? Just a torch. Well, I guess what we're going to do is we're going to build our emergency shelter. Or our work shelter, whatever you want to call it. Work shelter is probably more accurate. Let's get a flat spot here for that. It sticks out off the edge. That will eventually become a road path, as this will probably become the gate going this direction. Let's go ahead and stick this down. Oh, come on, turn. Thank you. There. We now have an emergency shelter. Actually, let's move this. There. put that there. Can I fit... No, I cannot. So what I will do is I will fit... missing requirement. Okay. We're going to go ahead and take this structure out, as it's going to be going bye-bye. All right. Yeah, we've got quite a bit of room we can expand outward in here and have a very nice build area. We do have a rock and a kind of cove here. I could even dig some of that down because I have used equipment and water. Again, the list of mods is in the description. And that could actually get us pretty well going. What I am going to do is I am going to grab this. Which side do I want it on? All right. So let's get this done real quick so I can go ahead and sign off. I am going to make a large roof. I will trim this out later, but that should be high enough that it won't get in the way of a fire. And the fire should be far enough away from stuff that it won't light everything on fire. So I can put some cooking spits over it, and we can cook the meats and stuff. And it should be far enough back under this that it won't actually go out when it rains. And let's go ahead and pick this. Get rid of that raspberry bush. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start clearing out all of the saplings, the shrubs that aren't raspberry bushes, and so on. And I'll build a stack of chests somewhere, probably out back there, and fill them up. I'm going to need a couple of chests of wood. I'm going to need stone. I'm going to need 3 or 4 stacks of clay. And then we should be good to actually build our starting house, which is what our goal is. Oh, one other thing we need to put down before we leave. Tab. No, 8. There we go. 8. I guess we'll want them up here for now. We're going to put both of our hives in, so those can start producing honey. And with that, I'm going to take a quick sleep. We'll see what the day is. Fall asleep planning next day's labor, and in your dreams you complete it, hewing wood, forging fire, blah, 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 blah. And you wake up, and it's not done. Gee, look at that. We did all of our work in our sleep, and then we were disappointed. All right, so this is our kind of emergency supply hut. We're going to start... I'm going to push this back as far as I can. I'm going to find as much stone as I can to start raising this out. And I'll be building the house kind of in that area. However, that is episode 1. Our bees are happy. And we are good to go. So I will catch y'all later. I know this one ran a little bit over an hour. I generally try to run pretty close to it, though. So that's... Episode 2 will be up once I get the mats gathered. And I will record it and get it out to you guys. We'll talk to y'all later.